Good morning, boys and girls. I'm going to take a little moment and just recap the morning here. And it's about 20 past 6 this morning. Beautiful place here. This is a little area called Evolution Creek. Now, just before we get to Evolution Creek, let's talk about last night. Didn't sleep worth a darn. My neighbors, who I don't think really wanted me to stay there anyway, made a lot of noise. Full moon, I didn't have my tent fly on, and the moon is just like a spotlight because it is so bright. Anyway, I woke up this morning. I evidently went to sleep pretty good. And but there on top of my quilt was dew, and not just dew, it was ice. So what a way to get up today. At any rate, back to Evolution Creek. As you can see, there's no bridge. This creek is considered at times to be one of the most dangerous crossings on the PCT. And we're going to have to cross it here. I've talked to a number of people that said it's not too bad. They said come upstream some. I'm not sure. But at any rate, we're going to try to find a way to cross through here without drowning. And it's going to be wet, and it's already cold this morning, so just not going to be pleasant. Did I mention that water was going to be cold too? Well, it was. At any rate, we did find a little swift, about knee deep, deeper than I expected there, but we made it fine. Well, just so you know, a couple of 100 yards upstream is the Evolution Creek crossing there that I just did. And this is what awaits you if things really go bad, as they may. Wow. Not a good place to be. But we made it safe. Well, and this is Evolution Creek, less than a quarter of a mile downstream. You don't want to be messing around with Evolution Creek, or you will be naturally selected. Wow. Holy moly. I don't know that I actually ever would have crossed that thing had I known what it looked like down below. Well, team, again, I'm not too sure exactly where we're going to go through here. Somewhere back there, but I sure am glad I get to spend it, share it with a few thousand of my best friends out there. So you guys hang on. Lord knows where we're going to end up, but we're going to have fun doing it. Let's get going. There's Mom down there with one chick. There goes another chick on the road. Yeah, a little chickie here on the trail. Hello, Mama. It's okay. She's not doing just talking to him now. Enough of that. Okay, guys, we made it up here to the top of Selden Pass. It's the last pass before VVR, and VVR is a little over 13 miles away, at least to the ferry pickup. Nobody's staying up here. Everybody just kind of walks on across. So I guess they're less than impressed, but those are some beautiful lakes out there. All right, we're gonna carry on and chase the herd. Oh, we have Bear Creek coming up in a little over 3 miles, the most treacherous stream to cross on the PCT, claimed a victim last year. Okay, folks, this is Bear Creek, what Guthook says is the most dangerous crossing on the PCT. It's right up there with the crossing we did this morning on Evolution Creek, so we got to do the 2 worst in one day. This gentleman's doing a fine job. I actually went across upstream on the advice of somebody else, but it turned out to be different. You're gonna make it, big guy. Good job.
First time ever.
You'll get more practice.
That's right here.
Good luck to you. I want to take a minute here and talk about crossing some of these creeks here, because obviously in the last few days it's become a pretty big part of my activity. And you can see the really wide, I believe, Bear Creek out there. You ain't got much chance of crossing that dry. But a lot of people put together stuff here to use, and it kind of depends on a lot of things because the water level is always changing. So what I came over on is, if you look across the way there, you'll see a little rock. I got it right in the dead center of the stream. And then past that's a bigger rock that looks kind of like a guitar from here. And then a bigger rock. And then this long, long, skinny tree, which I got to walk over to get dry. At other times, other of these combinations might have worked. So I've been doing that a lot the last few days. I've gotten pretty good at it, actually. You can see back up over that way, somebody's got a log that goes over to an island. They got different paths here where they tried different things. But up there, there's enough rocks that you might be able to rock hop across. You just got to look around and find out what works. I would say be safe, but hell, none of this is safe. If it was safe, it might not be as much fun. It is pretty exhilarating when you make it across, but you have to remember, like Bear Creek last year for sure, and some other stream, I think it was the South Fork Kings River, girls drowned in those streams last year. So it's a lot of fun if you make it. Always best to probably try this stuff with someone, because they can at least get the video, maybe tell the police where your body was lost so they can recover it. At any rate, they're not going to help you much, that's to be true. So just wanted you to see some of these. These are fairly typical now. They're not unusual at all. Welcome home. This, at least for tonight, will be our home. I hope the view is agreeable to you. Down here is our little tent. Out there we have the snow-covered mountains and tree-covered. Now, our tent's over here. Just a little ways over this way is an old fire ring, which most of you know I don't use. If you look right back there in the back dead center, you can see our sofa there. Just in front of that's my Sawyer squeeze and my jet boil, which are sitting in our kitchen with an open bear cam. Now, one of the things I'm doing lately is I tend to boil my water to cook my meal and I set that aside for quite a long while, just give it all the time it needs to soak in and everything. And then because of the heavy insects we've had, I tend to eat indoors in my tent, and then at night before I go to bed I bring all my food, my trash and everything else, put it in the bear box, shut it up, and I do not put the bear box next to my tent. If the bear is a little frustrated about not getting in the bear can, I don't want him to get into my tent out of frustration. By the way, that says Bear Vault on the side of it. The only reason I bought that doggone thing, I thought it said Beer Vault. But anyway, I got it worked out. Got to carry it, I don't know, another 100 miles or so when we're done. We'll go back to our earth sack, because that thing's pretty heavy. But to be honest with you, I got that equipment dialed in pretty good and it works. But anyway, let's just take one more look around here. I want you to notice that we have a really nice garden going. Clear up the hill, we've got that going. And we're about 6 miles from the ferry to VVR. VVR is Vermillion Valley Resort, which is where I have to pick up my resupply, and I may or may not zero there. But it'll be great to have you guys along. So that's it for tonight. Get yourself some food, sit down, get a good night's sleep, and we'll be ready to rock and roll in the morning. Good morning, Rabbit World. Well, I've been a little remiss on keeping you up to speed this morning with what's going on, but we got up a bit early, hiked down the mountain, and we are now standing on the shores of beautiful Lake Edison. Way down in the distance, I believe you can see the dam, but this is how we go to VVR, Vermillion Valley Resort, where first thing we'll all do is sit down and have a beer for breakfast. Anyway, if you come around here, you can see our beautiful cruise ship pier right there. Gentleman JMTer from Japan. Hey, that's kind of illiterate, isn't it? Anyway, we're going to do tonight here at least, probably leave in the morning to kind of maintain some pace. But we're going to get a little rest, lots of food, and do all the essential maintenance like take a shower, eat, wash my clothes, charge my batteries, all the basics, everything that everybody feels their whole day worrying about. At least we won't be commuting in LA traffic.
So we're the Harlan family coming here from Huntsville, Alabama. What else do you want to talk about?
We started a few days ago.
Yeah, we started from Tuolumne Meadows.
Yep.
Okay.
6 days ago, just doing a 20-day trip for the JMT.
And you're on the, don't run off.
I'm getting water. I'll be back.
Okay. And your names?
I'm Jeremy.
I'm Kaden. I'm Zandra.
I'm Bryce.
Do you guys really enjoy this series? Tell me now. I see you got your scouting shirt on there, so.
Yes.
Yep, they're both scouts.
They're people scouts now or something, right? Just scouts.
They're something. I don't
Yeah,
know. Scouts
just-
BSA.
Let's go with scouts.
It's going to go through a couple more changes.
So
I'm
Bryce
sure.
is an Eagle Scout.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah. And just came back from Scout Camp, as a matter of
You
fact.
pretty strong, Bryce?
We're,
Yeah,
we're
we'll say-
finding out.
We'll say yes.
I'll give you $20 to carry my backpack back to Tuolumne Meadows.
I'll take 40.
40?
Take
It
40.
would take a lot more than that for me to carry it.
Hi, my name is, trail name is Mango. I'm from Texas. I'm from Houston. I'm out here doing the PCT. And we're all here waiting for the ferry to VVR. Probably same reason, we're all running out of food. I'm out of food. So here I am.
Okay, thanks, Nico.